Perhaps you're experiencing feeling stuck in life, feeling constricted, feeling you're not living your full potential. Some things are going really well, and some others you're just like at a standstill. You're stuck, and it's sticky and stinky. And before we go anywhere, I just want to say this is normal. Take it in. This is normal. This is the experience of being human, the experience of life. In life, change is the only constant. So if it's constantly changing, we constantly have to keep up and be evolving and being asked to adapt to that situation. So that at times we get stuck as just normal. Here's the solution to getting unstuck, is to identify precisely, quickly, efficiently where you're getting stuck. Hello, my sweet and beautiful friends. My name is Sandrine, and I'm a mom, a certified life coach, meditation teacher, and Reiki master. I'm introducing you today to a wonderful tool called the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life is fantastic, one of my favorite, because it gives you a quick visual into every area of your life. It makes it efficient and really easy to use. So I will show you step by step how to use the Wheel of Life so you can get yourself unstuck, keep on moving, keep on growing, and keep on shining. Are you ready? So let's begin. Step 1, we identify the problem area. Notice I did not say the problem, but the area, because I want to neutralize it. We always have a judgment over what we're doing. We can be so critical. We're the most critical towards ourselves. Just take a moment, put a hand on your heart, because that is all about your inner child, that younger part of you. Acknowledge that, and let's keep moving. The grown-up part of you, the one who is responsible, because it is really about taking responsibility for your life. That younger part could not, and now this older part of you can. And the moment you take full responsibility for your life, no matter what has happened, it's not about laying blame, saying, this wasn't my fault. We take responsibility. When we do that, we can start changing our life. So that's the good news, right? You're responsible, but that also means that you're creating. In every moment you have a choice, and you can create and change things that are not working, okay? So we're gonna identify the area, not the problem. We're going to neutralize it. Let's say you had a fight with your spouse. The area is relationship. You want to have a promotion and you're feeling frustrated and you've been asking for years. The area is work and career. What it's going to do is that it's going to free up some space, some mental and emotional space, so you can actually think and come up with solution and be creative. Because if you're stuck on the problem, right? Actually, who was that quote? You can't fix the problem with the same mind that created it. Something like that. So we need to neutralize, look at the area and not at the problem. This is called the Wheel of Life, or the pie of life. And you can see with all the different slices why it's called like that. And like a pizza, you can put whatever you want in it, what makes sense, the main areas of your life. So I want you to personalize this pie according to your needs and your lifestyle. Let's say you have 2 different careers, you're going to write those 2 different careers so you can evaluate them. Once you're done identifying every area of your life, you're going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest level of satisfaction that you have with this area, 10 being the highest. So look at it considering your life as of lately, in the last few months, maybe the last year. And you're taking a very honest inventory. Ooh, what a fun exercise. Yep, I get excited of those things. So now, you're going to circle the areas where you rated 5 or lower. Wah, wah, wah. This is your moment of truth, okay? Some of you will stay and some of you will leave. But if you're staying, If you're brave and ready to keep digging, keep going to the source and finding solution to getting unstuck, see you in step 2. Step 2, we are going to pick one area, and when I say we, I really mean you are going to do the job. So look at the different areas you have below 5 and choose one, pick one, and then name it. There is so much power in the simplicity of naming it, such as, I am stuck in my relationship area. This is neutral. It's like creating a workshop, and in this very neutral way, without any judgment, you're going to start working on that. It's also going to help you to prioritize in case you've been feeling overwhelmed and you got anxious or you avoided getting to it or procrastinated. Now you know exactly where to place your attention. Much like a game of domino, everything starts rippling into the other areas, okay? Or you can imagine like watermarks. You start working on the relationship and then you realize that things are getting easier in the career and then the finances and then your self-care. So really it doesn't matter where you start, but you got to feel really good and excited to get to work on this one and feel like it has the most potent change in it, the greatest possibility for change for you. Moving on to step 3, brainstorming. So what can you do? What can you do to get yourself unstuck? Here are a few ideas. Look at, in the past, what have you done to get yourself unstuck and were successful at? Sometimes it's really easy answers and we just forgot, or it's just been a while for whatever reason. Just think about how you did it before. That means you can do it again. If nothing comes to mind, look at other successful people, either in your area or another field. Do you know anyone who's been stuck and struggled like you? What have they done to get themselves unstuck? This is the moment to be as rational, realistic, as creative and weird as you want. Actually, I would want for you to open this full spectrum. Imagine like a meeting and you've got 7 members at the committee around your table and everybody is on your case to help you come up with ideas. So allow all the different voices in your head, make room for it to come up with solutions. Let's continue exploring with step 4, improving your habits. Okay, so look at the different actions that you came up with, the different solutions, right? After your brainstorming. You're going to pick 1 to 3 tangible, specific actions. So let's go back to relationship if that's where you're feeling stuck. And maybe one of the solutions is date night. I have friends and they did that from the beginning they started dating, and especially when she got so busy with her 2 careers, they implemented date night like a religion. And then they had kids, and so what they do is that they have that babysitter book for every Friday night. So this is a perfect example of turning an action into a habit. The solution is having more time together and going on dates, and you turn that into a habit. Maybe it's every other Friday, maybe it's 1 Friday a month, but make it easy for yourself. And that's also a way to be preventative so that you don't get stuck in the future, right? Now you're fixing it. Think about the long term. How can you turn this into a habit? Okay, step 5, we are rating our progress. I find that super motivating to rate my progress. It's kind of like what I do with my daughter. We create a chart and we assess our progress at the end of the day. There's no one to compare yourself to. You only compare yourself with yourself, but without any judgment. What's cool with the progress, again, using numbers, is that there is no judgment. It just is what it is. This week, it feels like a 5. Last month, it felt like a 7. No big deal. Like, take any stories out of this, any judgment, because we are doing this out of love, right? This is part of your self-care, taking care of yourself. So with love, no judgment. And on the same note, With love, you are going to celebrate. When you notice progress, I want you to find a way to celebrate this progress. Maybe it's at a dinner table and you're going to share with your family or with your friends, hey, you know what? I've been working on this and this is where I'm at. And I just want to share that with you guys. That's super simple. Maybe it was a really, really big thing and you deserve, it depends on your love language. Maybe you want to gift yourself something. Maybe it's quality time and so you're going on a special adventure to celebrate that success. But it is so, so important to celebrate because you're going to want to do it again and again. Because guess what I'm going to ask of you after? It's to go and explore all the different areas of your life. Why stop here? It might be good, it might be fine, but how about wonderful? How about if that 6 can become a 9, can become a 10? What would it take? I know, there's work. That's why it's called the work. And it never ends because it's always changing. And so the key is really having so much love and compassion for ourselves and accepting this experience. Let's do a quick recap before the end. Step 1 to use the wheel of life is to identify the problem area. Step 2, you're going to pick one area. Step 3, you're going to brainstorm some solution for that one area to unstuck yourself. Step 4, improve your habits. See what action can become a habit. And step 5, you're going to rate your progress so you can then celebrate. My sweet and beautiful friend, one more extra step, going the extra mile for those who want to keep moving forward. That's you. So I want to offer one more question, one more idea to help you stop getting stuck in the future, right? Now you've done some decluttering, you got yourself unstuck. So how to maintain that, how to stay like that so it doesn't happen again. This is something to do every day, in every moment, because in every moment we have a choice. And you're going to ask yourself this question. Does this contribute to the life I want to create? So when an opportunity presents itself to you, when someone asks something of you, when you want to do something, you feel a calling, just pause and ask yourself, does this contribute to the life I want to create? Same with people. Are they nourishing me or depleting me? Is this situation, this place, depleting me, nourishing me? Another way to formulate it is, does this bring me joy? And I'm a big fan of Marie Kondo. Either it brings joy or it doesn't bring joy. Drop all the excuses. Yes, but they helped me and they were always there. Sure, you honor it, you thank it, but does it bring you joy? If not, you let that go. Enjoy this. Let me know. Just say it, Sandrine, I love what you're doing. Keep doing it. Great. There's more videos on YouTube. There's plenty more on Instagram at Sandrine Marlier. You can find me on my website at sandrinemarlier.com. If you subscribe, you'll get the newsletter and some little goodie as well. You can write to me at hello@sandrinemarlier.com. That's some of the ways to contact me. Really easy. I'm here for you. I love you. Take good care of you. À plus!